students, welcome you all to the classes. Again we will discuss a new problem relating to consignment account when the goods are sent by the consigner to the consignee and invoice price ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ledger account prepare ಮಾಡೋದು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. Right? Now this is the problem, a 2016 question paper, 14 marks. Go back and see in the script problem number 2 which I have given in the 14 marks. Mr. Sagar is a consigner and company consigned 1,500 tins costing rupees 600 per tin. Right? Here he is sending a certain tins of the goods. So how much tins? That is 1,500 tins, and each tins costing rupees how much? 600. This is the cost price of the goods sent. 1,500 into 600, 9 lakh. And to their agent, who is the agent? Manohar Stores account. Manohar is a consignee. So from Sagar, the goods is consigned to whom? To the Manohar. Next one. The tins were invoiced at pro forma price. Here pro forma price means that is the invoice price. So that is how much? 800 rupees. Invoiced at pro forma price 800 rupees. Here when we are preparing the consignment account, then we have to take the invoice price. Goods sent on consignment at invoice price. How much? That is 1,500 into 800. That will be what? 12 lakh rupees will be the invoice price of the goods sent. Next goes on. The agent sold 900 tins at 810 per tin for cash and 400 tins at 850 on credit. Two way is going to selling the goods. That is one is in cash and one is in credit sales. That will be taken in their consignment account ಅಲ್ಲಿ credit side ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. By Manohar account. Why Manohar account? He is a consignee. So by Manohar account, so cash sales and credit sales. And again meanwhile that also will be taken in the consignee account. Consignee account ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು prepare ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. Next one. The Sagar and company paid 5,000 as a freight and 2,000 as a insurance. It is the non-recurring expenses of the consigner. Add back. So ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಗೆ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತೀರಲ್ವಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್? ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ಕನ್ಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್. They drew a bill on Manohar Store at 3 months for 6 lakh year. They are drawing the bill of exchange on Manohar. ಇಷ್ಟು ನೀವು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಿಲ್ನ ಬರೀತಾರೆ. Then that bill which was duly accepted by the later year, whatever the bill of exchange drawn by the consigner, it is accepted by the consignee, means so amount I am going to pay after 3 months, right? This is the advance payment made by the consignee to the consigner. This will be able to take in the, that is the consignee account ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. Next one. The expenses incurred by the Manohar Stores were carriage 500, after 1,500, and storage rent 1,100. Next one. Here we have to take non-recurring expenses of the consignee in the step number 1 and both non-recurring as well as recurring expenses of the consignee in consignment account and consignee account. Right? Here which will come in which account? That is carriage 500 and 1,500 as octroi will come in the step number 1, and carriage, octroi and storage rent, all this will come in the consignment account and consignee account ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Next, they were entitled to 5% commission and 2% del credit commission on total sales. Similar to the last previous question, here two type of commission are paid by the consigner to the consignee on total sales. ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ರೀತಿ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ನಾವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ರೈಟ್? ದಿಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಪೇ ಡ್ಯೂ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕಮ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ಸೈನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್. ದೇ ಸೆಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ದೇರ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ deductions there from their commission and the various expenses incurred by them. So at last consignee will take back all the expenses made by him, amount pay ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವನು ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ, ರಿಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ರೈಟ್? that we will go to see in the problem how to prepare the ledger accounts. Prepare necessary ledger accounts account in the book of Mr. Sagar and Company. The Sagar is who? Sagar is a consigner. Right up. Before we go for the step, that is the preparation of the consignment account, first we have to calculate what? That is a valuation of closing stock. If any abnormal loss is there, there also we have to calculate the abnormal loss. Right? See the problem. This will be, that is the first step number 1, valuation of closing stock. Particulars, quantity, amount, and here this is the cost price column and it is the invoice price column. Right? In here, per tin is how much? 600 at a cost price and per tin at 800 as what? Invoice price. And the number of goods sent is how much? That is 1500. We will calculate how. Goods sent on consignment, that is 1500 of tins, 600 tins, that is a 9 lakh, and that is at cost. And again, when it is calculated on invoice price means 1500 into 800, that will be 12 lakh, that is goods sent on consignment. For this, add non-recurring expenses of the consigner. Right up. Add here, that is a consigner. Non-recurring expenses of the consigner, how much? That is in the form of freight 5000 and for the insurance is how much? 2000. Total how much? That is 7000 and again here 7000 and both you will get what? That is 9,07,000 and 12,07,000. It is a cost. We can say there is a value of goods in transit because not only cost price is there, it is invoice price is also included. That is value of goods in transit. That is cost price is how much? 9,07,000. Invoice price is how much? That is 12,07,000. For this, less normal loss. If any normal loss is there, nil. There is no normal loss, and again there is no abnormal loss. If any abnormal loss, both in quantity column and as well as the amount column, the data will come. When the normal loss is there, only we will deduct the quantity. Next. So after minusing, if the amount is there, then the finally will be recorded as that the value of goods received by consignee. So that is 1500 units at the cost price 9,07,000 and at the invoice price 12,07,000. For this, add the non-recurring expenses of the consignee. The non-recurring expenses of the consignee is how much? That is in the form of carriage 500, in the form of octroi 1500, and see in the question there is 1100 as what rent. It will not come here. It will be taken in the consignment account and consignee account of the old rate. Right? Then the total non-recurring expenses of the consignee is 2000. Add to that. So in the both the column cost as well as the invoice price 9,07,000 plus 2000, 9,09,000 and again 12,07,000 plus 2000, that is 12,09,000. It is called as the goods available for sale. That is goods available for sale. Quantity is 1500 and cost price is 9,09,000 and invoice price is 12,09,000. Right? This again, next we have to calculate what? That is value of closing stock. So in order to calculate the value of closing stock, we have to know what is the quantity of the closing stock. In order to know the quantity of closing stock, first we have to calculate, that is units of closing stock is equal to goods available for sale quantity 1500 minus units of goods sold. ಎಷ್ಟು goods ನ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, that is ಒಂದು cash ಮುಖಾಂತರ 900 units ನ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ and on the basis of the credit they are selling 400. So 900 plus 400 will be 1300. 1500 is the goods available for sale minus and the sold is how much? 1300 and the remaining will be what? 200 units of tins. Right? Next, calculate value of closing stock. The value of closing stock is what? Value of goods available for sale in rupees divided by the goods available for sale quantity into closing stock in unit. Here, as we have calculated two price, that is the cost price as well as with the invoice price. Meanwhile, we will calculate the closing stock into price also. That is the closing cost as well as invoice. Same formula. Take the amount and you deduct. 9,09,000 is in cost. That is the value of closing stock is equal to 9,09,000. That is the goods available for sale in rupees at cost price divided by 1,500 of goods available sale into 200. So that is the closing stock. That will be what? This is the 1,21,200 will be the cost price, and when it comes to value of closing stock in invoice price, goods available for sale at invoice price is 12,09,000 and the quantity is how much? 1,500. Closing stock is 200 and the value of closing stock at invoice price is 1,21,200. This is invoice price. This invoice price we will go to record in the consignment account and credit side 1,61,200. Meanwhile, again debit side again ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ loaded price ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Means 1,61,200 minus of 1,21,200, 40,000 will be loaded price included in this. This will be removed from the stock reserves account. ಅಂತ ನಾವು debit side ಬರೀತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. This is how we did step number 1. That is the value of closing stock. Next, we will see the preparation of ledger account. That is accounting in the book of consignor. Hope you will go to you can able to see that. Right. This will be consignment account in the book of what consignor. First one is to goods sent on consignment at invoice price. So we already calculated invoice price in the first column of the first row of the, that is value of closing stock immediately. Goods sent on consignment, that is 1,500 units at 800. Then the amount will be 12 lakh. For this again, next one is expenses made by the consignor. That is a non-recurring expenses is given. That is to bank account. How much? 7,000. Next one, expenses made by the consignee also. Consignee expenses is made by means again it will be paid by who? It will be paid by consignor. Since it is payable by the consignor, it is the expenses for the consignment account. So consignment account data to manpower account, that is the expenses. Carry, off-price, storage rent. Totally it will be how much? 3,100. Go back and see the whatever the amount given for each and add it. Next one, this we will tell later. Come back here, credit side. There is a sales made by the consignee. So what is the sales? One in cash and one another in credit. How much in cash? 900 things at 810 rupees. Then amount will be 7,29,000. Credit Mukandra, that is a 400 into 850. Then that is a 3,40,000. Add these two, then the amount will be 10,69,000. It will be the total sales made by the consignee. On this sales we can take the calculation of, that is commission. Now come back and see the commission now. Total sales made by the consignee is how much? 10,69,000. Here, ordinary commission is at 5%. 10,69,000 into 5% is 53,450. And then credit commission at 2% on total commission, total sales. Telcredit commission is usually paid on total sales. If in the problem specifically if they mention on the credit sales, in such situation we have to calculate on credit sales. But in this problem, it is told on what? That is on total sales. That is 10,69,000. I will scroll upwards. That is 10,69,000 into 2%, that is 21,380. Add these two, then amount will be what? 74,830 will be the what? That is a commission. Next, again, there is no any abnormal loss in the consignment. So next, at the first step we already calculated, that is the value of closing stock. The amount is how much? That is 1,61,200. Next. This is how we are going to prepare when the cost of goods sold, goods sent on consignment, but it is invoice price, right? Hence here we have to remove the profit which is included in that. Now, goods sent on consignment at invoice price is how much? 12 lakh. Out of this profit is included. Remove the profit by goods sent on consignment. Removal of the loaded price. How much? That is 1,500 unit tins into 200. How 200 means? That is 800 is the invoice price minus 600 is the cost price. Go back and see the problem. So then that will be the difference amount is how much? That is a 200. That is the profit per unit per pin. So 1500 pins into 200 per pin. Then the amount of the profit is how much? 3 lakh. Right. Next. This is the removal of the profit from the goods sent on consignment. Again, in the closing stock is also what? That is the loaded price is there. Remove the loaded price in closing stock. That is to stock reserves account. Removal of profit. How to remove that is closing stock is how much? 200 units. And the loaded price is how much per tin is? That is 200. 200 into 200, 40,000. Or the value of closing stock at invoice price 1,61,200 minus the value of closing stock at cost price 1,21,200. Then the amount will be 40,000. Right? These are with the consignment account. Make it balance. Credit side 15,30,200. From 15,30,200 minus all debit expenses. Then we will get the balance amount of 2,05,270 rupees is what? That is a profit and loss account. Balancing figure that will be transferred to the at the time of preparation of the P&L account from the consignor. Next one is a simple one, goods sent on consignment. Go back and see the consignment consignment account. In consignment account data to goods sent on consignment account. In goods sent on consignment account by consignment account, how much? That is 12 lakh. It is at invoice price. From this invoice price, some loaded price is there that we have to remove. Again, remove ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು entry ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೇವೆ. That is to consignment account. That is the loaded price is included how much? 3 lakh. How to know that? That is see here. By goods sent on consignment to consignment account in goods sent on consignment, that is to consignment account, how much? That is 3 lakh. So from 12 lakh minus 3 lakh and the balance amount is what? That is the which will be transferred to the trading account. Cost price na naave ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ trading account ನಾವು ಹೋದಾಗ again it will be the consignor. Next one is the preparation of the consignee account in the book of consignor. Consignee will be treated as what? Sometimes debtors, sometimes creditors. Debtor means when the goods ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ they have to pay, hence he becomes as what? Debtors. ಅವರೇನಾದರೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ then he becomes the creditors. Right? Now we will see any that is expenses made by the consignee. So there is expenses made by the consignee is how much? 3,100 by consignment account. Consignment account ಅಲ್ಲಿ to consignee to Manohar account ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. In Manohar account by consignment account how much? 3,100. Next one, there is a commission due for the consignee. Amount is how much? That is 74,830. That is Manohar by consignment account data to Manohar account. Next one, here there is a 6 lakh worth of rupees has been the advance made by the consignee to the consignor. Right? So by bills receivable or ಏನಾದರೂ bill of exchange ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? So bills receivable is asset ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Right? So by bills receivable account data to consignee account, when the bills receivable is received by the debtors, then the debtors balance will be decreases. So debtor is what? Increase ಆದರೆ ಡೆಬಿಟ್, ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆದರೆ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್. ಬಿಲ್ಸ್ ರಿಸೀವಬಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇವರು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, this will be balance. Right? That is the sales made by the consignee. Sales made by the consignee entry will be what? That is consignee account data. That is consignee account Manohar account data to consignment account in Manohar account to consignment account. That is the sales made by the consignee. When the sales made by the consignee, he has to pay the amount to the consignor. Then he becomes the debtors. When the debtor increases what? Debit balance. So the debit side 10,69,000. So 10,69,000 minus these three, 3,100, 74,830 and 6 lakh, and the balance will be called as what? 3,91,070 rupees, and that is the balance due to the maneuver. We'll see, is there any final settlement? Right. One correction. They send their account sales to their principal showing as deductions there from their commission and various expenses incurred by them. Finally, ಬಂದಿರೋ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಇವರು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಪೇಯಬಲ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿರೋದನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿರೋದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೈ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. Suppose if they are not sending the final settlement, it is a by balance carried on. Here they are giving the amount back to the consignor. Right, by bank account. That is next one. The last one is the preparation of consignment account. Consignment stock account. Consignment stock account is a real nature of account. Right. See in the consignment account, there is a closing stock. By consignment stock account data to consignment account. In consignment account, consignment stock account data to consignment account. At invoice price how much? That is 1,61,200, 1,61,200, and finally will be carried on by balance carried on 1,61,200, and it will be remain with the consignee for the next accounting period. This is all with the preparation of the ledger account in the book of consignor. See guys, please remember the accounting rules of asset, liability, expenses, capital and income. Then you can able to prepare the ledger account very easily. Right? Thank you so much. Bye.